already. Let's go ahead and go to your precious Bengals. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. The Bengals and their Bengals. Let's see it.
Bengals and their Bengals. They're going to start the season off with the Browns.
Which should be a dub for them. Not gonna lie.
All right, let me get my brackets. We're both going a dub with that one. And then week 2 is going to be the Ravens.
And they'll lose that
You
game.
going win loss? I also have them losing week 2 to the Ravens. Week 3 is going to be the Rams.
And that's a game that they should win handily.
I would definitely agree with that. The Bengals over the Rams by a mile. Somehow they have a cupcake streak here. Then we're looking at the Titans. Bengals versus the Titans.
I have the Titans beating the Bengals because the Bengals will find a way to
Oh,
bingle that game.
yeah, I have the Titans winning that one. I don't see that happening. Next might be the worst team in football, the Arizona Cardinals.
And they'll still find a way to beat the Bengals.
You taking a
No, I'm
you
not.
giving the Bengals.
No, I'm not. I'm going with the Bengals in this one.
Okay, let me erase that one. I had to do. I checked it off quick too. I believe you too much, to, Mister Don't Play over here had me really thinking he was about to give the Cardinals over the
So where I
Bengals.
got them at 3-2 right now, the
Yeah,
Bengals.
you're at 3-2. I'm at 4-1.
And then they got to play Geno early. I'm going with the Seahawks. I'm going
Seahawks
with an
still.
early Geno. Yes, sir.
All right. Well, I'm going Bengals over the Seahawks.
Ooh, giving
Next,
them
we
the
have the
dubs. The
Bengals at
Niners,
Niners.
and I'm giving the Niners the dub on that one too.
I'm actually gonna join that party with you. Shout out Frank
Hmm.
from Cinema Store Podcast,
Shout out to you,
and
Big Frank.
yeah, shout out Big Frank, 49ers fan. So I'm gonna go with the 49ers too. And next out of that week, we have a banger of a game, one of the games of the year, Bills versus Bengals.
And this will be the game that moves them back into 500 for me. They'll be 4-4 after they beat the Buffalo Bills.
And I currently have them 6-2 after beating the Buffalo Bills. Next on the list is the Tennessee, excuse me, the Texans versus the Bengals.
And I have this as a highly touted, highly contested game, and I just have the Bengals edging them out for the win.
It should be an interesting one. I think that's gonna
It
be a low
is. I
key.
think CJ is going to go off, honestly, but we're going to see. Health permits.
After that, we have the Bengals at Baltimore
And I
versus the
have
Ravens.
Baltimore winning that game one again, yet again,
And I'm
which
gonna
will.
give. I'm going. I'm gonna go Cincinnati, and that currently has them at 8-2 for me, and you have them at 5-5.
Yes, sir.
At that point, next game is going to be the Steelers versus the Bengals,
And that's the game that I said they would steal from them because they would need it. So that'll put them to 6-5.
and I'm also going to give them the win there, 9-2. Then we have Jags at Bengals.
And this is where they lose to the Prince that was promised for their sixth loss of the season, moving them back to 6-6.
And just because I hate the Bengals, I'm also going to jump on the Jaguars bandwagon and hope that they can pull off this upset somehow.
No, it won't be an
Uh,
upset. Trevor's gonna be slinging by then. Watch.
Hopefully, hey, he's got some weapons around him this year. It's more of a
Exactly.
contest this year than it was last year.
For sure.
Next on the list is Colts at Cincinnati.
And I have the Colts winning this game in an upset,
Mm,
which
mm.
will move the Cincinnati Bengals to 6-7. Or no, was that 6-8 now for me?
You are, yep, 6-8, and I am currently at 10-3.
All
Well,
right.
that doesn't sound right. Hold on. You're at 6-8.
Yeah.
Oh, 6 and 7. Excuse me, 6 and 7.
67. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, I can't count.
No
It's all
problem.
these all these simple lines that are confusing. I'm really like I have a
Okay.
little slash marks and I can't count them.
Right.
Next is the Vikings at the Bengals.
And I have the Vikings winning this game. The Kings of the
Oh
North,
no,
Kirk
the Kings
Cousins
of
and
the
Justin
gave up,
Jefferson.
and no more Dalvin Cook. So I'm going Cincinnati on this one. I don't like what Minnesota's doing this year. And next is Bengals at Steelers.
And I have the Steelers winning this game. Like I said, it'll be the rematch, moving the Bengals to their ninth loss of the season, and
That really
officially
is
out,
2-9. Is
and
that
officially
right?
out of playoff contention.
Oh, here we go. Again, good games late. Game of the year, right? Bengals at Kansas City.
And I've got Cincinnati winning this game.
You have Cincinnati winning in Kansas City.
Yeah, until
Just
Kansas
10%
City can
win.
beat them in the regular season at home, I'm inclined to pick the Bengals for once in this situation, and maybe that'll be the trigger that Kansas City needs to actually win.
Mm. I actually have them taking the loss here.
I'm sure
And
you do, and in my soul, I have them taking the loss too. But I'm putting this one on paper though. Last year they
right.
burned me. We'll see what happens this year.
Yeah, and we would bet what we're saying here. So if you hear him
Right?
say that, that is because we would be willing to put money on these games. So
Yeah. Right.
last game of the year is Browns versus Bengals.
And the Bengals will win that game, moving them to their overall finish of what? 8-9.
You said the Browns?
Yeah, they'll beat the Browns.
Okay, got you. Yeah, that gives you 8 and 9, and
Yep.
I'm looking at a 13-4 season here. So kind of split up a little differently, but slight difference. A little different here. Would you have them? What was that? 8 and 9.
Hmm.
Oof, now we got 13-3, 13-4. Excuse me.
Yep, that looks about right. That looks about right.
Cincinnati.
Probably 7-10, depending on how that Chiefs will work out. I don't never really pick against Kansas City, but we'll see. And I
Yeah,
wouldn't be
I mean
mad if they
that's
lost that game, of course. So,
right. No, I feel like that Burrowhead comment really struck a nerve in that
oh
Kansas
yeah.
City locker room,
But see,
and
they was already high off that playoff atmosphere too. So you can't say nothing like that, especially in playoff Pat. Well, I said Project
yeah,
Pat. You don't say that to Project Pat. You might get regular season Pat. A
but
Project Pat.
he's had trouble with Cincinnati in the playoffs. Let's not forget that. That's happened
Oh, that's
before.
been washed away. We won a bowl.
True,
Thank you,
true.
Cincinnati.